8:03 on this Thursday morning, July the 18th. We've got 75 degrees right now in Washington. The high today will be in the upper 80s. Good morning, everybody. I'm Kyle Cooper.
And I'm John Aaron. The top story we're following, President Biden does have COVID, as you were just hearing. And WTOP's Luke Lukert says the president is one of many people with COVID this summer.
Maryland has very high levels, and Virginia just high levels of COVID, according to the CDC. They monitor our sewage in the area to get a better picture of how prevalent the coronavirus is at any one time. And in the past few weeks, both states have seen a significant increase. Some experts are blaming the scorching heat that we've seen for the past few weeks for the uptick. It forces more of us indoors to conditions that are better for transmission. The CDC announced last month that new highly contagious yet less severe variants will prompt a new vaccine push in the coming months. Luke Lukert, WTOP News.
I'm Michelle Murillo. Trying to have fun this summer while staying out of the record heat has a lot of people gathering inside, sharing the same air and the same germs. And now COVID cases are on the rise in Maryland.
Outpatient visits to emergency departments has increased a lot over the last week or two. Inpatients has not gone up significantly, but it is starting to creep up.
Sean O'Donnell with the Montgomery County Department of Health and Human Services. So,
if you're going to be in a crowded, congregate area, it might be a good idea to wear masks, particularly if you are at greater risk or if you're going to be visiting people who are at greater risk.
Michelle Murillo, WTOP News.
New this morning, 2 water main breaks in our area are causing problems for residents in Montgomery County and in D.C. There is a large water main break outside a home in Olney on Willow Grove Road near Rosa Parks Middle School. Police say WSSC Water is currently on the scene and plans to have repairs finished by 3 o'clock this afternoon. Until then, area residents will be without water. You can also expect road closures from Olney Mill Lane to Bloomfield Road. Meanwhile, DC Water is working to fix a busted water main on Minnesota Avenue near Pennsylvania Avenue in Southeast. The agency warns that customers might experience a disruption in water service until repairs are complete. That is estimated to be sometime around 11 o'clock this morning. A caller from Southeast tells WTOP they have been without water since last night.
It is a hot spot for accidents in Arlington. WTOP's Scott Gelman is hearing from leaders who are targeting state funding to make some changes.
There historically have been a lot of crashes there, some of them with injuries.
That's how Rich Roisman with the county is describing the Arlington Boulevard and Washington Boulevard interchange. They want $35 million from the state to help change ramps, signals, and turn lanes.
That is the top priority in terms of it being the number one crash location in the county.
Roisman says the upgrades would also fix what he's calling a blind merge near the Arlington Boulevard Trail, making the area safer for cyclists and pedestrians. They're also hoping to ask for millions more for separate projects along Glebe Road and the I-395 Shirlington Rotary Interchange.
I think anytime you can improve traffic safety, particularly with the way that crash rates have been going up since the pandemic, the community is always going to be supportive.
Scott Gelman, WTOP News.
And Arlington's board will consider whether to move forward with applying for the grants at a meeting next week.
Scammers are stepping up efforts to swindle unsuspecting victims in our area. WTOP's Dick Giuliano says D.C. police are warning about an intimidating scheme that can appear to be authentic.
The scammers either call their victim on the phone or email them, but in either case, they're masquerading as D.C. police officers. The email scam includes fake police credentials, which include a photoshopped police ID. The scammers demand money in exchange for avoiding arrest after the scammer tells the victim they either missed a court date or jury duty. Police remind everyone that they would never call and demand money by phone. And to avoid being scammed, DC police say always verify the legitimacy of the call or email by contacting the agency directly. Dick Giuliano, WTOP News.
Coming up, we'll tell you about a new 24/7 Starbucks.